Hello then, welcome to my very first how-to video by LNERFan4472. This video will guide you through how to maintain a basic Pullman coach, not some of the other coaches you find for about £30 to £40. These are just basic railroad coaches. You can pick these up for about £15 to £20. So yeah, not very detailed, very easy things to maintain. Here's well, just a general thing. Just a general picture of the things you are going to need. A screwdriver, just to pry open the coach to get on the inside. It's pink because it belongs to my mother. Cotton buds to clean the wheels. Some alcohol, just to get all the grime off the wheels. And some WD-40. Any lubricant applicator will do for this. And just some kitchen roll, just to clean the main exterior of the carriage itself. So, yep. That's most of the things you need. Now let's start by removing the bogies. Now you can do this with your fingers, but I'd rather do it with a screwdriver because I like to take a lot of care while I do this. So just gently insert the screwdriver underneath the main carriage and the bogie, and gently pry them off like that. Put that to one side, back there. Do the same with the other one. Gently pry it off. It might require a bit. There we go. That's the bogies off. Now there's the actual coach itself. It's got two holes there. There's no specific order that you need to rearrange the bogies. They can just go on either end or whenever. Now let's move on to the disassembly of the bogies, or in this case it's just taking the wheels off. So grab your screwdriver again. Just gently insert that in there. And it should just pop out like so. Oh, it doesn't matter if it goes flying. So then do the same with the other one. That one's just decided to roll away. See you later. Try this one off again. There we go. That one's off. That didn't go flying. And there's your bogie. I don't see the need in taking the couple off the end because it's an absolute pain trying to get it back on. They're not NEM couplings like you find on the super detailed carriages. So yep, there's the bogie. Also put that to one side. Okay, now this is the only stage where you're going to have to do anything with the bogies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a cotton bud. And what happens is, since these are railroad coaches, these are all plastic inside. So when the wheels turn, it's obviously creating a bit of friction, so it's peeling, well not peeling, it's generally just taking little chunks out of the plastic and it's accumulating, creating friction, preventing the wheels to move very smoothly. So what we're going to do is, we're going to grab a bit of alcohol, or you can use water for this, it's just generally just to get the plastic out. So we'll get in there, that one's done, the one on the bottom as well. We'll get the one, then we'll get the other two. So that finger's in the way there. And then get right on in there. Put that one to one side. We'll do the other one now. You can use the same one. See, as you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but there's little tiny black bits on the wet cotton bud. So we'll go to the other side because we don't want to reinsert the plastic into these ones. So we'll just go in there again. Don't matter if it gets wet, this is going to be left to dry anyway. So in there again, and on that one, and just that one. There we go. There we go. That's the bogie sorted. Okay, so the next stage is obviously cleaning the wheels. Here we have our 8 wheels or 4 axles or whatever. To bring that alcohol a bit closer, there's 2 ways you can do this stage. The first one is to just dip your cotton bud in there into the alcohol and then just clean it like so, just clean it like that, give it a good hard rub. Or the other way you can do it is just simply by dropping it in there. I should only recommend you do that when you're working with a lot more coaches and you want to get the job done quickly. So for now I'm just going to dip the cotton bud in the alcohol. I'm just going to give that a little clean on there like that. On the other side. That's coming off quite well. know why I'm going in these bits, just want to give it a thorough clean is all. Okay, so there we go, that's how you do it. Right, I'll come back to you when I've finished all the wheels. Okay, so here we are, the coach is completely empty, it's hollow, which means this is out and everything, it's completely empty. Nothing inside it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clean the exterior, or if you need to clean the interior for some reason, then do that as well. Now to get the big bits done, like across here and the roof, then you can just do some kitchen roll like this. But if you want to get in between the windows and get the dust out of there, like there and here, then just use a cotton bud like this. Now preferably you want to use some water with some 2 or 3 drops of washing up liquid, and also make sure it's warm. So yep, let's do this. We're going to do the windows first. It's going to take some time. I'll get back to you once the entire thing is clean and is wet. Okay, now hopefully your buggy should be dry, so we're going to get back to applying the wheels and applying the WD-40. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can actually apply it to the buggy itself, in there and up there and so on, or you can just grab the wheels and spray it individually onto it like that. Oh, there we go, that was a bit too much, but okay. Now I'm going to do the method by putting it in the bogies, because then it just saves it, well, I just prefer it really. So let's put some in there. Oh, it's very intense, this spray. Okay, now the WD-40's in there. We can, move that out of the way. Sorry. Let's stick the wheel back in. There we go. Should have been using a screwdriver really. Now, just check. That's how long it went for. It pays to have a lubricated wheel, people. It really, really does. For example, since it's created a lot of friction, like I mentioned before, it takes, well, what it does is, it takes a long time for the train to get off, and you will get a lot of wheel spin on locomotives that do not have traction tyres. And it really pays to have lubricant on your wheels. You should do it Z-coaches as soon as you get them, because the standard Hornby coaches, or any coach for that matter, don't really have any lubricants on the wheels, so you want to get that done to the coaches as soon as you get them, preferably. Okay, so here we are, everything is now dry and we're ready to reassemble it. So here we are, we've got the exterior of the coach here, and first you're going to want to grab your interior and just make sure it's aligned with the lamp. So let's drop it on down there. That's not on right, so let's take it out and put it on until you can see the golden lamps, which you can, so that means it's on right. Now you want to grab your chassis, put it on like that to make sure it's aligned with the hull. There we go. Make sure all 4 of the clips are in. Okay, there we go. All 4 of the clips are in. 2 on this side and 2 on that side. Now we can just reattach the bogies. Remember we applied WD-40 to this. You can just stick these on with your hands. You don't really need a tool to do this part. Just stick those in the 2 holes. There we go. Just move that. And there we go. It looks brand spanking new from my perspective. You can't probably see it because it's a crap quality camera. So anyway, that's how you maintain a basic Hornby railroad Pullman coach. Please don't forget to like, comment and of course subscribe. And I would also like some feedback on how to improve for the next super detail how to maintain your coach. Thank you very much for watching.